everybody, Jim Murphy here, and this time in You Break It, You Fix It, we're going to put a new steering stabilizer in my 2008 Duramax. Last we left off, we put a steering box in my truck, and I didn't want to do the stabilizer and the steering box at the same time because I just wanted to see how each affected the truck's steering. The new steering box is awesome. It's been a big improvement, but there's still a little bit of play, and I think that's where the stabilizer is going to come in. A stabilizer is just exactly like a shock absorber. It controls the rate of rebound and compression, so it'll take wag out of the steering when you're hitting bumps and ruts and curbs. So let's go to the truck and throw it in. This is going to be a quick, fast one. Alright, I finally got the old one out. I fought this thing for well over an hour. It's really hard to film under this thing, so I'm just going to kind of explain what happened. It's literally only two fasteners, a bolt on this end and then a stud with a nut on this side, but it has a tapered fitting that goes into the center link of the truck, and this side of course goes to the frame. I had to replace the center link about a year ago, and I buttered this up with Never Seas, thinking that that would save me if I ever wanted to replace that, but it was still in there really hard. I ended up having to remove the fender liner and come down from the top with an air hammer, and that snapped it right out. But I tried prying on it, and that just didn't work. If you have a pickle fork, that would be my tool of choice. I just don't have one here. Also, again, I'm always preaching checking your parts, and here's why. I thought I checked this in, but it's missing the nut, so this is kind of a universal replacement. So they give you the tapered stud with basically a shouldered bolt that slides through this eyelet. Well, I never checked to see if I had that nut, and lo and behold, of course I don't. So now I have to run out. So now I have to wait for my wife to get here to pick me up, to go to the parts store, just to get one stupid nut that I just don't have laying around. So I'm gonna do that and throw the new one in. And again, just save yourself. Put some Never Seas on this thing. Put some lubrication on it when you put it in, because you might be the next guy to take this off. And I even thought of that when I put the new one in, and still fought it. So I'm gonna get that nut, finish throwing this in, and I'll probably just do like a driving recap of how it feels. I pulled a total newbie mistake. I lost a bunch of footage, including the end to this video. So you're probably wondering, did the steering stabilizer help? Yes, it got the little jiggles and wiggles out of the steering in my truck, but I can't say enough. It's not going to fix your steering. It's just going to make your already good steering that much better. It's going to help for the little jags and weaves in the road, and keep the steering wheel nice and centered when you're hitting bumps. And my 350,000 mile truck felt brand new again, and I loved it. It's a great thing to replace, especially for the price of I think 30 or 50 bucks. I can't remember how much that costs. And it's just a little bit of salt. It's just a little bit of spice on top of your already good steering. So a steering stabilizer swap is always a good idea. And as always, I'm Jim Murphy. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, hit me up in the comments down below. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at You Break It, You Fix It, where I post daily tips and updates on projects going on in the shop. And I'll see you guys in another video.